All about Korea. First of all, Korea is located in Asia. It is located at the easternmost part of Northeast Asia. It is about 6,600 miles away from this part of the US and takes about 11 hours by plane. Korea is referred to as the Korean Peninsula, and this is because it is surrounded by 3 seas. One interesting fact related to the size of the Korean peninsula is that even though the land itself is so small, the economy of South Korea is massive. As of 2017, South Korea ranks in the world's 14th place in terms of its economy, according to the World Factbook of CIA. It's true that a country does not have to be a big-sized land in order for its economy to be big, but it is obvious that there needs to be a lot of land space and population number to have a high productivity. But for a country that ranks 110th place in terms of its land size in the world, it's having the 14th place for its economic power is quite remarkable. Korea has K-pop that is very popular, with BTS and Psy and some of the more well-known musical groups in recent days. Samsung is a company whose household appliances such as refrigerator, washing machine, and TV are found in many American homes. Car companies Hyundai and Kia are also Korean companies. Korea is especially known for its developed IT. The number of people per population that own a smartphone is the highest in the world as of 2018, and also number 1 are ranking in the internet speed, Wi-Fi usage, and mobile banking. Korean names. Hong Kil-dong. If you call them Kil-dong, it means you are very close to them or are the same age as Kil-dong. Or you may be the elder in the room, or older than Kil-dong. If you do not fit these descriptions, then you add "씨" after her first name and call him Kil-dong-씨. Korean currency and its figures. On the 5,001 bill, EE is drawn on the bill. EE is also known as Yulgok, which was his pen name. And he was also a scholar and a politician from the similar time period as Lee Hwang. His mother is Shin Sa-im-dang, who is on the 50,001 bill. He was someone that had a lot of influence over Chosun's politics and academics. Korean manners. Shaking one's hand has also become commonplace in Korea. But even with handshakes, the older person is the one who can offer it, and it's considered rude if the younger person offers a handshake first. And even for handshakes, the younger person is to use both hands to shake hands, while the other person, the older person, can simply shake hands with one hand. Korean holidays. Just like many other countries, Seollal in Korea represents the start of the new year. But in Korea, on Seollal, everyone ages 1 year older. Koreans say, 나이를 한 살 더 먹는다, which literally means eating one more age. In order to eat 1 more year old, Koreans eat 떡국 on Seollal. By eating this, one would truly grow 1 more year old. The rice cake, 떡, in this dish is going from a long rice cake called 가래떡, and this represents longevity. It seems that living long is an important thing in all countries and all eras of time. On this day of Seollal that starts with eating 떡국, families gather and do 세배. 세배 is where young family members bow to the older family members while wearing the Korean traditional dress hanbok. It is showing respect to the elders. While doing the 세배, one would say 새해 복 많이 받으세요, which means have many blessings this year. How to make songpyeon. Prepare rice dough in 3 different colors and honeyed sesame filling. Make a round shape out of the dough and make a cup-like shape in the middle for the filling to be placed. Scoop up a half spoonful of filling and fill in the cup with the filling. Seal up the cup carefully. Press gently to bring the edges to stick together. Make a half-moon-shaped rice cake. Yunori was a game that people of all ages enjoyed and is known to have started in the 4th century during the Three Kingdom era. Yunori is played in 2 teams, and each team has 4 game pieces. To play, each player would take turns throwing 4 pieces of wooden stick yut, and based on how the yut lands, the players move their game pieces, and the first team to go around the game board first wins. When yut is tossed and lands upside down with one of the sticks showing the bottom side, it is called do, and the game piece will move 1 space. If 2 sticks land upside down, it is 개 and moves 2 times. If 3 sticks, 걸, with moving 3 spaces, and 4 sticks, yut, with moving 4 spaces. The last one is called 모 when all sticks land showing the top side. When a player throws yut or 모, they can have another turn. Places to visit in Korea. The first place to recommend is Gyeongbokgung in Seoul. This is a palace from the olden days, and some might find it not that interesting. But since it is a place where kings lived 500 to 600 years ago, one should try to imagine the lives of many kings who used to live here. The place is also known for having the style of the Joseon era, where people were sensitive about the feng shui in geography, where the mountain, the lake, and walking paths are wonderfully laid out. Next is the Hanok village in Jeonju. Hanok village refers to the location where traditional houses are maintained, and there are multiple dozen Hanok villages in Korea. Out of all the villages, the Jeonju Hanok village is the most popular, and as of 2019, there are about 1,000 Hanok and about 2,000 people actually living there. By visiting these places, you can see how Koreans lived in the olden days. It is located about 120 miles south from Seoul, and one can visit the traditional cultural centers and museums with displays of various craftwork. You can also try tasting the famous Jeonju bibimbap. Like this, one day will most likely pass by really fast while you are busy visiting all these places of tradition and history. This place was also ranked number 1 as an internet search word according to a survey done by the company KakaoTalk back in November of 2017. Korean history. The Three Kingdoms was an important time in Korean history. Goguryeo, 37 BCE to 668 CE, was the northernmost of the Three Kingdoms, while Baekje, 18 BCE to 663 CE, was located in the southwest of the peninsula, and Silla, 57 BCE to 936 CE, was in the southeast. There was also a small confederated kingdom called Gaya, year 47 to 562, between Baekje and Silla. After the Korean War, South Korea pursued economic growth and democratization. Thanks to decades of hard work and dedication by many citizens, including students, workers, and religious people, South Korea became a democratic country in 1987.